weaker,
younger,
homemade,
faster, better, stronger.
and your first round like Benjamin, booty and cinnamon.
First round.
Benjamin, hashtag Benjamin.
You're going down the
Booty
one
and
round, just like your best friend. Just like your best friend.
How you gonna do it?
Prediction.
Hey, if you're so confident, listen up.
How you gonna
If you're so confident, if you win, I'll double your
How you
purse.
gonna do it?
If you win, I'll double your purse. But if you lose, your purse to my charity.
How about that?
Take the bet. Deal or no deal. Deal or no deal. If you win, I'll double your purse. If you lose, you donate your whole purse to charity. Put your money where your mouth is.
He won't do it. He won't do it.
Sup y'all, bring you guys another video. So if you follow Jake Paul on social media, he recently posted up that clip you guys saw in the beginning, and as well as announced the fight between himself and Tyron Woodley. So yeah, it's official. Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. It's official for the 28th of August, August 28, 2021, to be shown live on Showtime. And to my understanding, it's not pay-per-view. I honestly expected this fight to be on pay-per-view, but it's not pay-per-view. You need to be subscribed to Showtime. So if you have premium cable, if you're paying for premium cable for Showtime, specifically Showtime, you should be able to watch it for free if you're already paying for it. So in order to watch it, contact your cable provider or get the Showtime app or subscribe to Showtime through the online or through the app, and you should be able to watch this fight live on Showtime. So anyway, Jake Paul, to those who doesn't know who he is, I think most people know who he is, especially if you are on YouTube. He is a YouTuber after all, but as a professional boxer, quote unquote, on that professional, he is currently 3-0, 3 wins coming by way of knockout or TKO. He's 24 years old. If you watch recent interviews of Tyron Woodley, he's actually taking this fight seriously. He actually sees Jake Paul as a real fighter. He considers Jake Paul. Oh, did you guys see? Oh, holy cow! He has actually a ranking here on BoxRec. So, oh my goodness. So as a cruiserweight, he is ranked number 657 in the world. Number 657 in the world on BoxRec. Out of 970 boxers, he's ranked number 656. 656, not well, 656, 657. Anyway, that's where he's at right now. And in the United States of America, he's ranked number 113. 113 in the United States of America among American boxers. That's interesting. Yeah, like I was saying, Tyron Woodley, if you watch recent interviews of him, he actually considers Jake Paul as a real fighter. He doesn't take him as a YouTuber. He's actually taking him seriously, that he's going to prepare this fight for the fighter in Jake Paul, which is what I like to see. I think Tyron Woodley definitely shouldn't underestimate Jake Paul, because Jake Paul actually has a decent shot, in my opinion. From what I've seen of him as a boxing fan, from what I've seen of Jake Paul, he's not that bad compared to a lot of boxers out there. Guys that, taxi cab drivers, guys who are cannon fodder, guys who are hired to lose. Jake Paul is actually not so bad compared to those guys, to your typical taxi driver opponents. And Tyron Woodley is a former UFC champion. Tyron Woodley has a professional record, MMA record, of 19 wins, 7 losses. He lost 4 in a row in the UFC. Lost to Kamaru Usman, who is considered one of the best today. He lost to Colby Covington. And in his last fight, he lost to Vicente Luque. I honestly don't know who that guy is. But yeah, as from MMA, he didn't look so well. But he is a very good striker, which gives him a very good chance against Jake Paul. And I like this fight. I know a lot of people are hating on Jake Paul, getting involved in the sport of boxing and complaining about why isn't he fighting a good boxer, this and that. I mean, come on, let's look at the ratings again. So here he is among the world, right? So this is how BoxRec rates him. He's among these guys. So let's look at Avni Selimi, who is also 3-0. So let's see how this guy's record looks like. So this guy is also 3-0, and look at his record. He fought a guy who had 0 wins, 9 losses, 2 wins, 39 losses, 2 wins, 26 losses. So he's ranked among these guys. Like, let's say an American, Derek Durr, who's 3-0 with 3 wins coming by way of knockout TKO. If you look at the level of opposition he's fought for his first 3 fights, he fought a guy who was 0-9, 0-4, 0-2. So Jake Paul isn't really doing anything differently compared to these other guys. He fought guys who have their debuts, who's never fought, who's never won. So Jake Paul isn't really doing much of a difference compared to this other guy. I'm not defending the guy or anything like to the point where, oh, Jake Paul is the best. But for his skill level and his experience, he's doing pretty much the same thing these other guys are doing. The only difference is that Jake Paul is much popular. That's the only difference. And actually, he's actually fighting, a decent fighter, a striker in Tyron Woodley, which is definitely a lot better than what these other guys who are ranked around him are doing. So, anyway, let me know what you guys think about this fight being announced. What do you guys think about this fight being on August 28th, which is 1 week after Pacquiao versus Spence? Thought I'd make a quick video about it. If you guys don't know, very busy lately. Getting married really soon, man. I'm doing my best. As a boxing fan, I still want to make these videos and share my thoughts about it, but I'm doing my best to find time to make some videos. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening and watching. And like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.